why now is a key time to be taking these steps and considering TRSE alongside other key priorities. The first picture on the left-hand side there is that we know the fallout from COVID continues to put pressure on transport systems and budgets, and has increased many of the inequalities that were also widely present beforehand. And that, of course, makes the scale of the challenge greater. It also reduces the resources available to address it, making prioritising TRSE from the start even more important. Second, as Tom's already described, however we approach it, transport decarbonisation is going to be a period of change, and it's one that comes with opportunities to enable mode shift and expand choice, but also something that comes with risks, particularly in more car-dominated environments and more transport inequality, particularly if it's a predominantly technologically delivered transition. So how we decarbonise will really have long-term consequences for populations and areas affected by TRSE. Third, rising inflation has really added to many of these long-running pressures on deprived communities, as well as increasing demands on budgets. But it also meant that conversations about poverty and social exclusion might be a much bigger part of the national conversation than they otherwise would have been. And that does create some opportunities to embed these factors in transport decisions to a greater extent than they otherwise would have been. And finally, that picture of a low traffic neighbourhood there is perhaps we're all aware that local transport issues are increasingly part of national debates, and the intensity of some of those debates has noticeably increased. That does add to the policy-making challenge around this issue, but it also makes it even more important to set clear objectives linked to TRSE inequality, use robust evidence and data to back those decisions up, and also to co-design solutions with communities.